Michigan would have pounded Ohio State into submission because they were the better team. And ladies and gentlemen, the Wolverines picked the worst possible game to not show up. You could have picked any game this entire season, but really you choose to pick the Big Ten semifinals. Bravo! I mean, my goodness. And let me address Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard choked in this game. He flat out choked. I know I'm a big fan of Juwan Howard, and that's primarily because why I'm a Michigan fan. But that man choked. He choked this game away. You have one timeout left with 23 seconds, and you have the basketball. Why do you not call a timeout? What are you doing letting the timeout just sit there and go to waste? You don't get the timeout back for the next game, Juwan Howard. You don't get, the next game, you don't get 9 timeouts instead of 8. No, by the time the game is over, the timeout is done. It is dead. So why don't you call that timeout and go and, draw up another play and regroup instead of, letting your player go one-on-one and try to be a hero and try to win the game. Made no sense whatsoever. And I got to blast Eli Brooks. I think that's his name. You're down 2. You are down 2. No, you're down 1 point, 68-67 with, I believe it was 23 seconds left in the game. Yes, 23 seconds left. Mm-hmm. You have the ball, and you decide to go one-on-one and try to be a hero and try to, be like Stephen Curry and try to nail a 3 to win the game when you only need a 2 to win the ball game, and you had a big fella, a 7'1" center in the middle of the paint. He had strong position against a 6'6" forward, which you could have easily just passed it right to him and gotten an easy layup and won the game. What are you doing, Eli Brooks? I mean, this guy might have the basketball IQ. He might even have a lower basketball IQ than a squirrel. That's how pathetic that was. It was a terrible decision. I mean, my God, you have a 7'1" big man that is 5-6 inches taller than the guy that's guarding him right now, and you don't dump the ball into the paint and get him to lay it. It's absolutely rubbish, man. I mean, all these Michigan players, they need to walk home from Indianapolis. Forget taking the team bus or the team charter plane. No, they don't deserve to get under the charter plane after their pathetic performance today. And also, Juwan Howard deserves to walk home as well. And he needs to donate his salary that he made today's game to a soup kitchen or whatever. I mean, it's a disgrace. Well, absolutely disgrace.